Welcome back to our Azure DevOps learning series. In the last session, we have covered on how to create a YAML pipeline in order to build a .NET C# project. Today, we are going to be discuss and see the templates that Azure DevOps has provided, and there are a lot, and how we can use those templates to quickly create a pipeline. And there are different type of templates are available, so we'll see what all different type of templates which are available and that can be reusable for quickly creating any pipeline. Okay, so for this one we are going to be take again the same code base that we saw last time, and going to be specifically use this ms build one where our solution file was available, and then we'll from there we will go through with all the different pipeline that is being available. Okay, so let's go to the pipeline creation. So on the left side menu, click on the pipeline and then select the pipeline right from there. When you are going to be create a new pipeline without a YAML code, then Azure DevOps is providing a lot of templates. So let's see how that we can go. So let's start with the classic editor. And as soon as you open, you have to be select which particular team project and the repository followed by the branch we need to be used to create a pipeline. Click on continue. If there is any YAML file, select the option which we choose last time. This time we are going to see at the bottom, you can see there are a lot of different templates which Azure DevOps has provided, and there are a lot. You have to be just search it out, and based upon that you can select it all those templates for your related application, and then you can see how automatically the predefined task or the YAML file that has been created for those different templates. So for today's demo, we are going to be choose a .NET desktop template, and we will see the steps that we have written last time in the YAML file, almost a similar step for a .NET desktop application that is going to be created. So let's see. I'm going to be apply this, and as soon as we apply, it will take a very few seconds, and then you can see all the task has been created automatically, which include my build of my solution file, followed by if there is any test case, and yes, we do have a test case, so our task for a test case as well, followed by the publishment of a simple path, and then publishment of our artifacts. So for today's session, we don't have any NuGet restore required, so I'm going to be disable this one. However, we are quickly verifying all other configuration. Our repository name is correct, our branch name is correct, followed by the agent. So I want that it needs to be executed on Azure hosted agent with window-based latest VM, followed by a NuGet install, which is just nothing but a installation command, and then I want to do a build of my solution file. So I've given star dot solution wherever it is been available. Take that as the input to do a build, followed by if there is any test project, taken all the test project, and then start doing the indexing and publishment. So let's save this one, and let's give a name as DevOps Learning Series .NET CI template. I'm going to be save this and make it in a pipeline. You can change the VM specification while executing it. So let's save it and run this pipeline. Now you can see as soon as you start saving it, okay, I just want to show it, yes. Something is going on. Let's refresh and reload the page, and you can see the pipeline might be here quickly. Okay, yes. Go make a queue of the pipeline and try to re-execute. Something went wrong with the browser. Now you can see the new pipeline that has been created, the .NET CI template, the pipeline right now in the execution mode by using the Azure DevOps template. And this is just a one example of using the .NET available template. However, there are many other templates which can be reused as and when needed. Okay. Yep. So the pipeline is in progress. I can see there was another one which is in progress. So let's cancel this one because one we already been triggered and open this pipeline. Now you can see the pipeline is being completed. Here you can see the checkout, the way we did it last time on our YAML file. Then NuGet installer, followed by the solution file, which is automatically been there, followed by our test assembly. That test suite's also going to be executed, and then at the end it with the publishment. As soon as the publishment has been done, we will quickly see here on the pipeline whether the artifact has been created or not, and you can see there is one published. And here we can see that our project executable, which is our .NET main project, followed by our test one. So both the artifact has been built and created and stored in our pipeline. Now you can see how quickly the pipeline get created without any effort of writing the YAML, facing all the indentation or a syntax issue or something that needs to be done. All the defined task that is needed for a .NET CI desktop based application to build automatically. The Azure DevOps has provided us a template that we can reuse and just change the variable or a configuration value and then execute it. Now I will quickly show you that once this has been created, how the YAML will look like. So you can click on this agent job one and click on this view YAML. Now you can see here all the steps. You get installed, restore, which we disabled it, so that's why it's become as enable as false, followed by my build one, followed by vs test suite, and then all the publishment part that needs to be done. So again, the Azure DevOps provides us a template which will create the YAML file automatically based upon the different tasks that we want to be execute, and then select those templates for your pipeline. Pretty quick, pretty easy to use without having any syntax issue while creating a YAML file. Thank you so much. On our next session, we will go through more templates which will be reusable for our CI CD pipelines, and we can see how Azure DevOps helps to be quickly create those pipelines to make it easier for end user to use and make automated CI CD pipeline wherever it is needed for a different type of project. Thank you so much.